Also breaking this morning, Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen is just minutes away from taking off on a flight to El Salvador. It comes as the Trump administration refuses to return a Maryland man who was mistakenly deported. Today, his legal team is expected to turn in a list of questions they want the Trump administration to answer. Jess Arnold is live this morning at Dulles International Airport. And Jess, a lot of new developments to unpack here at this hour. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we just spoke with the senator about an hour ago as he arrived here to Dulles International Airport, was heading to security. He should be in the air in about the next 30 minutes on his way to El Salvador. He said his goal here is to continue to shine a light on Kilmar Abrego Garcia's case. He is hoping to meet with some high-ranking government officials when he gets to El Salvador. He would also like to see Abrego Garcia himself in person in the prison. They have put in all of those requests. He did say that as of yet, they do not have those meetings confirmed. They've been working through the embassy up into this point, and they're hoping to get more of those details locked in once they touch down. They are expecting to be there for about a few days. Now, he did want to meet with El Salvador President Bukele when he was here in the United States. He wasn't able to. He's trying to meet with him once he is there, again, working to get that confirmed. Now, in terms of this case, yesterday, a federal judge admonished the DOJ for not complying with her order. She said that they should be canceling their plans. They should be making sure that they do return him back to the States. Garcia was deported over a month ago now and has been in a notorious El Salvador prison since then. Van Hollen, you saw him with his family yesterday. He has been campaigning for his return. Take a listen to what he said this morning.
This is about not letting people be just whisked off the street, which the Trump administration admits was done in error, and I just want people to think about what that means. I mean, you go out, you get disappeared, they say they did it in error, but they're not helping bring you back from the prison that they sent you to.
Now, Homeland Security said if Abrego Garcia does show up to a port of entry that they plan to revoke his protected visa status and then deport him again, which would not be in compliance with that federal judge's order. Now, on Van Hollen's part, he says that he may be the first member of Congress to go down to El Salvador, try to visit this prison and get more answers, but he does not think that he will be the last. Guys.
Jess, I know that you had a chance to speak with Senator Van Hollen just about an hour ago. Did he share with you whether or not he was able to meet with Garcia's family? And if he did, what was said or what the conversation was like?
Well, he was making this announcement that he planned to come to El Salvador yesterday at that press conference that they were hosting. So we know that he has been in communication with them in terms of since he made these official plans. Didn't quite touch on that when we were focused on, his trip to El Salvador. He was talking about meeting with as many people as he can and really just wanting to see Abrego Garcia in person to try to give his family some comfort that he has done a wellness check at least.
All right, Jess Arnold reporting live from Dulles International Airport this morning. Thanks, Jess. And of course, there's been a lot going on with this case. So let's break down how we got here. More than a month ago, March 12th, Abrego Garcia was arrested, and 2 days later, he was sent to El Salvador on one of 3 deportation flights. Days later, his family sued the Trump administration to bring him home. A federal judge ruled the deportation illegal and ordered his return. The Supreme Court later backed that order, but the Trump administration still has not brought him back. And again, just yesterday, the judge demanded an explanation.